Bought a big loose, breaking it off. Ice on my neck like new cakes. She wanna fuck me up too late. Put a boy like too ready. But let's see, I got new flavor. 15, I'm always called her fake. When they put no water, people ain't know what I made. Can't be I ran up the bed. Got her around the fan. Niggas trying to keep telling Glocks. Movie ain't getting new. Watch you know I think take a big stop. I know what you about. So me if it's on the felt. It's forever getting more bands. I just pull up in a Ford down. Check out. Yeah. I put that bitch on the scratch. Gripping up over the action. Yeah. Pumping this over the action. We got a feel like 2 minutes left. I'm on class. Rich forever getting more bands. I just pull up in a Ford down.
Stop playing.
Man, it's Y Toby.
Your boy Two Toast.
And we here with one of the biggest in Atlanta, man.
The biggest.
And
Northside legend, man.
Northside legend, man. And like we always do, we're gonna let our guests introduce themselves.
I'm Mr. Kid.
Mr. Kid, let's do it, man. Let's do it,
Appreciate
man.
you joining us today, Rich, man. I ain't gonna I'm gonna get straight to it. That new single with Lil Tyler, man.
Fire.
Why'd you feel like, Big Pimpin', man? Why'd you feel like he was the young nigga to pop back out with for a nice single?
My bro Fly, he hit me, he was like, he's on Tyler team, he hit me like, bro, y'all need to do a record. Rich Kid, Lil Tyler need to do a song.
Sure.
And I was in Palm Springs, I had just recorded a song, I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
I think it was called like Big Player or something like that. And then I thought about it, I was like, shit, I might as well put the Tyler on it. So I went in the booth, fixed it up a little bit, changed Big Player to Big Pimpin'. And then I sent it to him, we finished.
And it's crazy, man, because like you've been in the game for so long, you always catch the young new nigga that's gonna turn up.
Right, you get him right
catch
before
that
he pops
wave.
out.
Like, it's like, you know, you got the Drake effect where it's like you get on a motherfucking young nigga track and he gonna take off. Man, how do you find that niche? Like, you always been on that, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think just being a good A&R.
Okay.
Too, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
up? What's that?
I feel like even though I'm not an A&R, I have great A&R skills.
For sure, because
You
you
can hear the
CEO.
talent.
You know what I'm saying? For
I have
sure.
a good ear.
What's that?
What's that?
What's
Yeah.
that? And I ain't gonna lie, man, I heard that song Never Change, and Rich the Kid, that shit, bro, I was going through some shit, and I'm like, damn, like, I ain't never heard you go like that, but you talented, like, I know you like that music shit, but like, that shit was fire, man. Like, what made you even, like, what got you in that vibe when that song dropped?
Fucking up with my girl and
For sure. That should be realest shit ever, man.
That's when you make the best music. Birthday music.
that's pretty much it. Like, I had to put a lot of time and effort and thought into making this song. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like, are you gonna get into that, like, more, like, lane of, like, making that type of, like, real type of music, or that was just some shit you was feeling that day?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? Just experiencing,
For sure.
just trying different shit. So yeah, you can expect some different shit.
It's like, and how you feel, man? Like, you've been in the game for such a long time, but you still feel so fresh in the game. So do you feel like an OG, or you feel like you still new?
Yeah, I feel like it's about the young OG.
Sure.
Young OG for sure.
Yeah.
But shit, it's cool, bro. I like it because I get to share the blessing. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that since I first started, but now it's at a different caliber.
You get to put young niggas on.
Yeah.
So like with Lil Tyler, why do you feel like he's so hot right now? Why do you feel like the streets is fucking with him?
Well, I would fuck with, personally, I was fucking with Tyler because I think he got his own flow. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers come in the game nowadays and they be trying to sound like other people.
Yeah.
Or copy the next person's image or do the next thing
Sure.
that the next person made it with, but you can't make it with the next person's recipe. Until you gotta cook your own recipe.
Have your own vibe.
For sure.
So I feel like too, another thing about Tyler is like he reminds me kind of the SoundCloud era, kind of when you came up. You know what I mean? So like, what do you feel like is missing between back then, the 2015, 2013, 2014 vibe, and music now?
I think it's just people being free and being able to drop anything they want. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's just like it's a process to upload music and stream. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put Apple and Spotify.
Yeah.
I love
Before you could just put it up.
Yeah, they're amazing. But it's a lot easier when you could just go straight to Spotify, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do it over and over again. So I feel like now just like you You gotta do the process, you feel me?
One of my like favorite SoundCloud songs of all time, I ain't gonna lie, In Too Deep.
Hell yeah.
Man, with you and the Migos, I think Thug is on there too, man. Can you take me back to that night or to that studio session? How did that song come together?
Actually, with that project was like a lobby running project.
Okay.
I had already been doing the Streets Unlocked shit.
Yeah, for a minute. I left third
And
one.
then, so I was like, I want to try to do a Streets Unlocked project, something like the Streets Unlocked, but with more artists. So I reached out to Thug, I reached out to Pee Wee,
Yeah.
I reached out to Chill Will, I reached out to a whole bunch
Free
of
Thug,
projects.
man.
Free Thug.
Sure.
I reached out to a whole bunch of other artists, and I was like, yo, how about we all get on the project together?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much executive produced like the whole.
That's hard.
Whole shit.
And that's so funny because I was going to ask you too, man. Because like I feel like a lot of artists come into the game trying to just be the artist. Like you came in the game, trying to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? So like, do you compare? Are you like, do you see these niggas as competitions, or you more see as the Diddy's, who else is
Jay-Z's.
the Jay-Z's? Who else is a good record owner right now that's popular and thriving? The QC's. I feel like you want that
QC,
type
Coach
of
K.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
QCP.
are those your competitors, or you still feel like the rappers is like your competitors, or you don't got no competition? How you see it?
No, I feel like I'm doing some shit that's never been done
For
before.
sure. What's that?
I'm really not even able to speak about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's really that
For
serious.
sure.
Nah.
Yeah, that's hard.
Nah, I love that. We ain't gonna have you spill the beans yet. But I need to keep getting into the 2013, 2014 era back on the North, man. Was that how you met the Migos? That song, or you knew them before?
Shit, nah, I had heard a Migos song, like a song of theirs.
Sure.
And from my homies, like he was playing like a mixtape.
Yeah.
And then on the tape it said DJ Ray G. So I called him. I was like, yo, Ray G, I'm trying to link up with your group of Migos.
Yeah.
And that
That's
same
hard.
night, they were going to the club. Well, I was already going, so I already popped up at the club, and I see them there.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
That's the universe, like.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
So at the time, I was fucking with Zaytoven,
Yeah.
and after me and Migos got together and shit, I was fucking with Zaytoven, so I had a whole pack of beats from Zay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just gave them to the Migos. I said, y'all can have
Go
them.
crazy.
Sure.
No cap. I gave them to the Migos, and I was like, shit, I get on the field and with y'all.
Type
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
And as you see from there, there was
Since
Katrina
you're
Hall,
gone.
FEMA, Versace.
Everybody.
Oh, so damn, you really the.
But we was like
that's
sophomores
crazy.
in high school
No,
at that
I
time.
don't think he just broke down. He really the reason why that shit dropped. Like he gave them boys that shit. Like,
Oh, like the Versace shit. He kind of
here
he
you
set
go,
him up a little
like,
bit.
You know what I'm saying?
He blessed him. He blessed him.
I didn't give him the Versace, I gave him beats.
The records,
beats.
we gave the records. I ain't saying he wrote it.
You're right,
We
you're
gave
right.
the beats. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy.
Nah, that's fire.
That's
bro.
crazy, man. And like, bro, I remember. Rest in peace, Takeoff first before I even get into the story, man.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Man, but how you holding up too, brother? I know they all was real close, man. Like, I'm sorry about hearing that, man. And I know it's like it hits you different than me just being a fan. That's your real life brother, man. So how you holding up, bro? First and foremost.
I'm doing a lot better, but shit, you know, like, you can't never be all the way right. You ain't never gonna be all the way good.
This ain't nothing saying you gonna shake back for long.
Nah, you know, I might just see something, hear something, and just bring it down. You feel what I'm saying? But
It's good, bro.
I'm just working towards
Man, I remember, bro, Harlem. You remember that club Harlem Nights during E3C week when Chopper got fought that security guard? It was at Harlem Nights, and it was you, the Migos, and I just seen the brotherhood there. And I just seen how close I was. You was a new artist, and just how close they like. You know, they was just like they had you under their wing, man. Like I said, it was a real brotherhood, man. So I know y'all was real close, man. So again, I'm sorry for what that happened, man. It's fucked up.
If you had to choose, man, what would you say is your favorite Takeoff verse?
Man, the song is not out yet. You know what I'm saying?
So it's coming out. So you got something with Takeoff coming on the tape, man? The album?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you cooking? Because the world want to know you've been dropping non-stop. Are you cooking up an album?
Yeah, I already been done with that shit.
Okay, you about to drop and
You
shit.
about to drop now, okay. You're not gonna name up or no?
No, not yet.
Okay, for sure.
I'm ready.
Damn, we was trying to get that drop.
But shit, like during that era from 2013, shit really started to pop for y'all niggas. Like around 2016, 2015, and like I just remember another feature I remember you on. You was one of the first niggas to really hop on a feature with Uzi. What would you do? And like Uzi came hard, like he shocked the world. That was a lot of people's first time really hearing it because they came for you on that track. And Uzi snapped. So like, how was meeting Uzi? Like, did you knew he was gonna be this big back then?
Yeah, for sure. I always been fucking with bro, like since way back, and yeah, I see the potential early. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Carnage was the man who put the song together.
OJ Carnage, for sure.
That shit was crazy. I didn't even know what the fuck I was. You know what I'm saying? I was doing.
Was that like the way y'all? Was it like live session? Y'all was in the studio together when y'all made it, or was you just okay for sure? What's the other song they had? He knows it was you, Kodak, and Playboy Cardi. What was that song called? Plug Time.
Man, that shit was viral.
That shit was, bro. I remember I was in college. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the first Lil Bond songs. That was one of the first Lil Bond like that got people onto the start making challenges and making skits to your song. Do you take yourself as an originator?
You know, I started a lot of shit I don't get credit for.
So you the first. Fuck what Soulja Boy talking about. But I want to know who you thought had the. When you come in there against other verses and like features and shit, are you like, I'm about to have a harder verse? Like, who do you felt had the hardest verse against you, Playboy Cardi, and Kodak on that track?
Oh shit, I'm always saying myself.
I love that shit, man. That's the perfect y'all love to hear, man.
Got to, man. And around that time too, bro. New Freezer went him.
Man, what?
New Freezer went him. So I need to know, like, when you got the call, Kendrick was gonna remix the track. Where were you, and like, what was your reaction? Or like, did you kind of already
niggas not getting a verse from Kendrick?
Like, that's not niggas still haven't gotten verse from Kendrick.
Can you break that down? How that shit even happened? You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I met him in person. Like I played him the song in person.
I do remember that video.
2 songs, and
That's dope.
he was like, I want to get on this one.
Okay.
I was playing him 2 songs. He's like, I want to get on this song.
That's dope.
He's like, send it to me. I'm get on there.
Around that time too, you started Rich Forever, your label. You started grabbing artists, signing artists, and to this day, not even to this day still, but back in college, Jay Critch and you really ran the college party scene, bro. No cap, bro. That's all out of fashion. It's still one of my, I mean, they still running this shit, but I'm saying that's what niggas is playing that walk in the class every day, right? Can you break down fashion? Like, I think Crunchy something produced that. I'm just blowing my name, but DJ Crunch or something like that. But it was a hard ass fashion. I know you know the song.
Yeah,
you featured those Jay Critch shit, but you featured. You can break down fashion. How did that song come together? Were y'all in the studio?
Oh yeah, it was in the studio. Jay Critch was like my favorite person to collab with.
Okay.
So it's just like, you know, it's my brother. We just feed off each other energy. You know what I'm saying? So when we made that song, it was just like. We in the studio just vibing, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it was just a hit, you feel me?
I feel like when y'all in the studio, y'all know that's gonna be the song, and I also feel like y'all run through a bunch of songs at once. Like in one session, y'all might go through like 3, 4, 5, 6 songs. Is that how it usually plays out for y'all?
Yeah, the one session probably do like 8 songs.
Yeah.
6 songs. Like, we're gonna get in the studio this weekend. Like, I love getting in the studio with Chris.
So you'll probably say, who's your favorite person to work with, Jay Critch? Like lock in with actually get in the studio with.
I'll probably have to say Lil Wayne.
You do have hella Lil Wayne features.
You got a whole fucking tape with Lil Wayne, nigga. You forgot. This nigga.
You got me. How did that relationship start?
Skateboard, right?
Actually, shit, I've been a fan of Wayne my whole life.
We all have.
You know, I like that one like many years ago, like 5 years ago.
Sure.
But like since then, we've just been building a relationship and chopping it up, asking him for favors and you know what I'm saying, advice, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Me as a young artist in the game, I look up to him. I've been looking up to him my whole career. He's like the reason why I'm rapping today. So it's definitely like amazing to have a relationship with one of your favorites and one of your idols.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like his longevity is crazy. At this point, still rapping is like maybe 20. No, he was rapping at 15, like 11
years, bro.
He been in the game 3 decades, bro, and he keeps evolving.
Shit crazy, and I feel like Rich Kid wanted to be like that too, though. The way he going in, that's the thing too. I feel like, because you don't have so much runs in the game, you don't have so much times like the new Freezer when New Freezer dropped, when Plug Time dropped. You know what I'm saying? when you had that run with Jay Critch, you done had so much waves. You know what I'm saying? When you
Migos.
became the Migos wave, like when you want to have your own record label, like are you still like, does that still get you excited? Or you still want to have more runs of the game, or you want to kick back and say, you know what, fuck this shit, let's get to the young niggas. Like, how you feeling? Because you very quiet, you know.
Yeah, I feel
You're
like
not no social media nigga, so it's like we don't really know where you at.
no, I feel like man, I got so many moving pieces in what I'm doing right now that I'm really not
Trying to speak.
able to speak about what it's like. It's a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, and I'm excited for it.
Is Rich Forever planning more music, and is any more collabs with Famous Dex on the way too, or?
Yeah, Rich Forever and the project is already completed.
Okay.
You got any more artists coming from that label?
Yeah, for sure. I'm cooking up some crazy shit, like some big stuff y'all see very soon.
Sure.
I'm excited about it.
So we got a new Rich Forever tape on the way at least. He ain't trying to get too much details,
Streets
but
needed.
the streets needed, man. Outside of that, what can you tell us that you got working on for the rest of 2023 and looking on to 2024? What can you tell us right now?
Man, I got a project I'm gonna drop called Comeback Kid.
Okay.
It's like an EP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop that like ASAP very soon.
Give us a feature that's gonna be under.
What's
Lil Tyler.
Who's your
Man.
favorite artist right now?
Yeah, outside of yourself that you listen to, that you're not listening
You
to,
listening
that
to.
you listen to.
Yeah, listen
Yeah. I don't want to be hip hop,
to.
but if it is, we won't know.
Damn.
What about
with bass swag?
Bay Swag? Bay Swag, where he from? What city he from?
From Queens. Yeah.
That's your hometown. So I got a question. All right, tell me if I'm wrong. Did you start rapping when you moved to Atlanta, or were you still rapping in New York, or you already had the kind of motion? I mean, you already had the thought to like start rapping. It just kind of popped up in Atlanta.
I started rapping when I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
I ain't know nothing about rapping in New York.
Yeah.
And that's what's crazy about it. Man, I'm from Toronto and I'm from Atlanta too. So it's kind of like you from New York, you from Atlanta. So like, how does that always, you know what I'm saying, feel like you from both, like it's like 50-50. Does that ever feel like an identity crisis to you sometimes? Or what do you feel more relatable to, Atlanta or New York?
Definitely people be like, forgetting I'm from New York. Some people like, what, you from New York? I thought you from Atlanta. I'll be like, shit, what? Cause you see me with the Migos.
Yeah, you see me with the Atlanta niggas.
Exactly.
You think I'm from Atlanta, but
Yeah,
I just grew up there.
for sure. What's good?
Man, one of my favorite songs too, and we got to get into this tape. We made a tape with NBA Youngboy. Mama, I'm Sorry. That's one of the hardest songs I've ever heard, and it's like, I feel like you were speaking from a place in that song. Because you came in that song hot. You were the first verse, and you was like putting your heart into the track, man. Tell me what was going through on that track, or was it, I got Youngboy, I got Rod Wave, niggas gotta snap. I gotta snap on the song.
Shit, like all main and YB songs that we did around that time, like I was like at the crib and his crib doing it.
Yeah.
So when I did the song, when we did the song, like shit, it feels like if you were to fit with Rod Wave on it. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a perfect fit. So I reached out to him. I told him, let's do it. He said a song like that, you know. Definitely that song is definitely one of my favorite songs. So yeah.
Why do you feel Rod Wave has become so big? Because that was an early look for him. That was a real early look for him. Why do you feel he popped off so much? Why do you think the people love him in general? His music is so big now. He's selling out arenas.
Because he's so relatable, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can relate to his pain and struggles and things he went through. So, like, I love his music too. So, shout out to Rod Wave, for sure.
You gonna get Rod Wave on one of these projects?
Shit, maybe.
Fire, man.
What's your favorite type of like shit to make when you get in the studio? Or is this like kind of how you feel?
Pretty much how I'm feeling. I like to have fun.
Do you feel like you'll get back into making? Would you ever drop a tape of straight love songs? Because you had some emotional songs on there when you instead of the party shit, party vibes.
Never changes crap.
Never.
Never changes crap.
All I have to really sit down and think about,
Yeah.
you know, maybe experiment. I definitely want to do shit that like motherfuckers not doing this time around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be anything following.
I Man, I got another question. Give me your top 3 producers in the game that you love working with.
Labka, Beats by Jeff.
Beats by Jeff.
Beats
You
by
said the
Jeff.
first one was Labka.
Laptop.
Yeah, I would say Metro.
Metro. Yeah, Metro always do his thing. Metro always do his thing. Would you, out of all your features, what would you say is your hardest feature that you came on and you like, I hate this artist? You know, I mean, not saying you violated
Make
the
you
artist,
violate
but
artists.
like, nigga, I came in, I did work on this track, man. Like, niggas know. Like, everybody singing my shit.
I'll have to say New Freezer.
You freeze it.
Ooh.
So it's, I don't want to ask, but now I gotta ask, bro.
Like,
Like, new freezer? So, you ain't Kendrick?
Man. I'ma always say that.
You always gonna rock with your son? Nah, you always gonna say you got the better verse.
Oh, most good.
I ain't gonna lie, I want some new Kendrick. Like, you and Kendrick on some new shit.
Man, I want him to, I feel like we miss Mr. K. I thought we want Mr. K dropping tape back to back. But I thought he's so much being
He's
a
a
boss.
business side
I don't
of
give
shit
a fuck
now.
about this music shit no more, man. I feel like we miss him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that wave, man. He got that wave.
What would you say, I guess, is the hardest part about being a rapper nowadays?
Shit, keeping up with TikTok. I always been on TikTok and shit.
All the new apps and vibes and shit.
So, man, where you see yourself in 5 years, bro?
Shit, like Homer them.
Okay.
I want to be like Homer them.
He popping. I love it. I love
Man, appreciate it, man. That's Twin Telepathy. Appreciate Rich the Kid for pulling up for with us, man. Chopping it up with us for a little bit.
Appreciate you, fam.
Man, and we out.
Let's do it.